It's hard to do jokes when you're a woman comic and you think about keeping your stomach in at the same time. It's a lot of work. No, it really is. And you know, you always have your girlfriends too. They always complain like they gained weight, but they're in denial. And they're like, oh no, I'm just bloated right now. You're like, no bitch, you've been bloated for 3 years. Okay, that is natural fat. Well, I am Korean and I've been all around the world, and everywhere I go, right, men are always like, oh, you're Korean? I've dated a Korean girl before. It's like, wow, what a coincidence. I've talked to an ugly white guy before. Yeah, thank you. It's true, and it's always the ugly ones, because for once, if it's a white guy that looks like Brad Pitt or something, right, you'd be like, hello, I'm Korean over here, hello. You know, but that never happens. But I'm a single gal. Where's the single ladies? Yeah, just right over there, yeah. But I'm at that point in my life, because, right, ladies, every year you get older, you need to lower your standards, right? That's true if you want to get laid. And I see some of you ladies have, you know what I mean? It's cool as long as he's paying. Yeah, as long as he's paying. It's true. I'm at that point in my life where I'm just looking for a guy with one thing on my list. Because when you're young, you have a big list, right? But now I just have one thing on the list. I'm just looking for a man who will call me back. That's right. He can be a retard with one eye. I don't care. You know what I mean? Just somebody I can trust. And then you get to that point where you're like, I'll just go out with the ugly ones, you know? I figure the ugly ones will treat me better. And then I learned a valuable lesson, right? Is that the uglies, they don't call you back either. You know what I mean? And what the hell is up with that? That's the worst feeling you'll ever go through in your life, right? Because when a good-looking guy doesn't call you back, you're like, whatever, he's good-looking. I ain't tripping. Yeah, but when an ugly don't call you back, oh, you don't forget. You remember that like it was yesterday, you know what I mean? Because the day the ugly doesn't call you back, at first you don't trip, because you're like, oh, that ugly gonna call it 6, because he said he's gonna call it 6, you know what I mean? But then after it's been like 2 hours, you're actually concerned about that ugly guy? You're not mad, you're concerned, you know? I hope this ugly's okay. You know, I hope he didn't get in a car accident or something. You know, you're worried. And then after it's been like 8 hours, your worry turns into anger. And you're like, how dare this ugly not call me back, all right? Now I gotta go stalk his ugly ass. He better be dead as far as I'm concerned. But I did talk about MySpace, and it seems like on MySpace, people think that they're hot. You know, you can be a retard again, and you'll be like, oh, somebody thinks I'm hot, and I'm going to get laid. But it seems like all the Mexicans are on MySpace, right? And then it seems like all the Asians are on Friendster, and if you're crazy, you go on Craigslist. Isn't that what it is? That's where all the crazies go, on Craigslist. But I did go on an internet date once, about 5 years ago, and I met this guy for dinner. And at the end of the dinner, he told me that he forgot his wallet. I know, I was shocked. Asian bitches don't pay. Okay? Thank you, thank you. In fact, if you're Asian women, we don't pay, period. I know, it's like, ooh, I don't get it. Why don't Asian women pay? Exotic. Thank you. Exotic. Thank you. That's right. That's got, you know, and that's stupid too, because guys are like, ooh, you're such a freak, you're nasty, Tina. And I'm thinking, I'm just laying here on my back, you know, eating my cup of noodles. What the hell? No, but this guy, he actually forgot his wallet, and I looked at the bill, and it was almost $150. I know, I ordered up. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna have to pay. Remember, ladies? Okay, and I was pissed off. I had to pay for it. So considering I paid for it, you better believe it. I made him put out. That's right. Hey, I didn't even want to get jiggy with this fool, but I was thinking about my $150, right? Yeah, there's no time for dessert and coffee, right? Something to get. And then we went back to my apartment. The moment we get back, he starts taking his pants off. Oh no, fool, this ain't about you. Okay, I paid. That's right, this is my time. And you're going downtown. That's right. And you keep your clothes on. That's right. Thank you, ladies. That's right, yep. And you got 2 hours, buddy, so. That's right, that's right, yeah. Oh, and you don't get any water either. Don't piss me off. That's right. And I love guys with big buff arms, right, ladies? Don't you like guys with the nice muscles? Yeah, because if I'm in bed with a guy, I'm only focused on his upper body. And you hear about how women complain about how men are at the gym and they have chicken legs. See, that doesn't bother me, because as far as I'm concerned, the man that I am with, he doesn't even have to have legs. You know what I mean? I'm right here, baby, right? Because it's right here. Because if a man's on top of me, I'm touching his biceps and his triceps. I'm not at his ankles going. Our hands never touch your legs. You know, we're up here, your biceps and your triceps, so we're all like, oh, yeah. That's right, because if it's buff, you gotta lick it. Yeah, I like the buff arms. Because isn't it the worst, though, ladies, if a guy's all skinny and the guy's got flabby arms and he takes his shirt off and you're all like, and you're thinking, you're going to have to get off of me. Yeah, we're going to have to do this doggy style. Thank you, that's right. Because as a woman, you don't want the guy to be thinner or the arms to be flabby. It's just the way it is. And before I go, though, it's like, I think the women in the Middle East, they have it good, even though they don't have any rights. If you're a woman there in that culture, you just wear that tent every day, right? Which means you can eat whatever the hell you want all day long, right, ladies? Just eat and eat and eat and eat, right? Because that tent is never going to get tight. And think about it, ladies. If you're there and when you look in the mirror, you're only going to see this part of your face. So every day you're like, I was looking good. That's right. Is that? Because I don't know how much food you have to eat to gain weight in your eyelids. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if guys are checking you out going, oh, I don't like that fat bitch. She got them big lids. Okay, I'm not into the fatties. Anyways, that's been my time. My website is tinakim.com. You guys are in for a great night. Thanks for supporting Live.